and welcome to Budapest. After Venice it's not the same. Up until this point it's been kind of just very large buildings, but not really that exciting. Down here it's getting better. There's some sculptures that are quite nice. Fairly impressive buildings right down the bottom here. I think I'm towards the river. Two streets that seem to be a little bit more modern. Obviously this is the end that is more more used. The end I'm staying up the other end. It's pretty grey and bleak actually, but it's very handy. It's a bit of luck I might not get lost in this place. Another cute little sculpture. Interesting, the trams are running right along the edge of the river here. Oh, it looks like I'm going to have to find my way over that bridge, doesn't it? It's actually quite pleasant just walking along under these trees. I've got a feeling I'm going to nowhere, but up from that lady up there, the hill, that's a pleasant walk. Interesting watching these trams. Oh, there's number 2. It must be number 2 that runs up and down here. Quite a nice bridge underneath the lady. Starting to look awfully black. I'm wondering if we're going to get rain again here. It had rain in Venice the day I left, but fortunately I was on the plane. I think that one is the Esteban Basilica. Now that looks like there's a funicular that goes up there, which seems like a very smart idea. Pretty much up on the hill there. So it's coming off from this lovely old bridge. So these lines are fairly impressive guarding the bridge. Over there is that one, I think. One of these Parliament buildings, not sure which. And on the top of on the middle of that, the lovely old bridge. Taking this. Right, it is it's a cable car funicular, whatever it's called. And it is working. on the bridge looking at it. There were people walking all through that park before too, plus there's those two little green things going across are actually bridges. And there were people on the bridge. Oh, there's still somebody on the bridge now. So my guess was right. And part way up that hill, walking up. Now there's looking back to where I came from. That's a rather beautiful building too. And here's me standing on the first of those little bridges looking down. And across to where I came from. There's the carriage at the bottom on the first little bridge. There's something going on over there because they've got these police escorts screaming around with black cars in between two police cars. And I've done it 3 or 4 times, always going to the same underground spot. I'm guessing there's some sort of, I don't know, maybe some international conference or something on. So those sirens are there, racing people around. And this is up the top of that building where the eagle is spread. God, I hope I can find my way back again. On the top with those lovely gates. Bit spoilt by tacky souvenir stalls, but I suppose that goes with the territory. Have a go at bow and arrow here. I don't know where these things go to, maybe underneath the cellars once. It's the Magyar Nemzeti Galleria. It's like they're excavating and rebuilding within the city wall, I suppose. Clearly still uncovering ruins.
이거 유적지예요?
So what I've been wandering around was the Royal Palace. Just discovered. This is Matthias Church. There's some quite nice old, what look like houses around here on the hill. I love that bit on the top. And this is unusual for those kind of, I don't know, I suppose they're mosaics. Just in patches of it. This is definitely, for me, it seems to be the more interesting side.
Fundação da Cultura Húngara. Eu gosto. Tem a Fundação da Cultura Húngara.
I think this is going under the church. This is all part of this church. I've done my requisite walking hours today. I've walked from way beyond that bridge, way back into that interior there somewhere, up this hill, all around, and up in this place that looks like it's part of this church, but it looks like a castle. Maybe it is a castle. Oh, it's pretty. And there's some more ruins, and then the very new museum pulled out of it, but look at the reflection, it's sharp, the reflections in those window panes. Right at the top looking down. Very cute, these cable cars. Our eagle up a bit closer, he's got a sword. It's quite lovely. I thought that bird especially was quite a nice little piece of graffiti. It doesn't mean many, but it's just, I just think it's kind of nice. The dogs around it. Not sure what the building is. I guess I'll find out on the way back when I go a bit closer to it. Could be Basilica, not sure. Okay, this is the fairy tale-like place I walked around yesterday. I think it's the Fisherman's Bastion or something. It's not, it's very close to it. And now on the Pest side, looking over at the Buddha side. The Pest side has all the modern shops and it's the more it's the newer side, so not as interesting as that side over there, but you know, still I'm just going to try and find out. I think I'm walking in front of the Houses of Parliament, that they're different when you're on ground level, so I've only seen them from the other side. Now that looks more like it. I think that might be Houses of Parliament or somewhere very close. You can see that bit over there. It's just about to pour down with rain, so might be lucky to get any more movies in at this stage. is more of the same building. Pretty massive. Apparently the biggest, or one of the biggest in Europe. And keeping the gardens for it right. And the front, I'm not sure if this is the front or which is the back. I think this might be the back of the same building. An exhibition of artist photos of different places. It's about coexistence, but there's some quite nice enlarged photographs here. This one's Romania, 2005, Roma children in Transylvania. One is called Folk Expression, Voluntary and Altruistic Work Done for the Community. That's Romania again, 2010. Is Hungary, which has won some sort of prize for it. And that one is Hungary. That's cute. Romania. The more interesting ones seem to be Romania. Romania. And Romania again. The river's just in front of it, the Danube River. Just crossed the Margaret Bridge and I'm walking down Margaret Island. See what's on here. On the left I've just passed quite a big athletics centre. Obviously a little tourist island. So it seems for the most part Margaret Island is just a very big, very pleasant park for strolling in. Of course you've got the usual restaurants and little snack bars, but no, it's actually just a nice strolling park from what I can see. I'm not going to go all the way down to the end. And the sculpture from the back. Just a nice sculpture. I don't know what the significance is. It's just outside the little kind of grassy area outside the Parliament buildings. It's just a lovely sculpture. And this is an mansion where some people live. A lot that you don't see with the front doors closed. This is the spa and pools, which I'm not going into, but I just want to have a look. Looks like hot pools down each end. They just sit and soak in, and then there's the lap pools that'll be cold in the middle. This is the coffee shop part of it. The outside of the pool and spa, apparently they've got all sorts of acid bars and all that kind of stuff at the back of the building, which you can pay quite a few extra dollars to go and have done. It's a crow. There's about 3 of them flying around and really squawking. Oh, there he is. It's a crow. It's squawking his head off, and there's about 3 of them flying around. This is still all part of the spa baths. Precision She Art Spa. Beautiful building. Surrounding the, all around where the spa baths are, and they're really very nice. It's about, what is it, 7 at night? Really nice temperature, not too hot. Lovely. This is also in the spa area. Just a couple of minutes walk from each other. Here, but this is a moat. Lovely place to spend a summer evening, as clearly these people know. Nice garden again. So this is a museum. A lot of Europeans are smokers. Never seen so many people smoking. Amazing patterning on this doorway, or the surrounding parts to the doorway. I'd say this was a monastery or some such once. So sure, but there's a little chappie sitting on the top there. Very, very peaceful place. Girl in the cloak was clearly a waitress or waitress. So yeah, this anonymous restaurant, it's got the cloak. Well, I think overall Budapest is a very beautiful city. It just takes a little bit of finding out of where these places are. Strange little boats, they're almost coracles in a more oval way. There's a whole lot of sculptures actually in this little lake itself. I'm not quite sure the balloons are meant to be a sculpture, maybe. Big shiny one, I don't know if I can get it another really nice sculpture. No idea what that building is, but that's something else again. These strange things keep popping up. The underground in Budapest.